Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having an amazing season. It seems like it's half and half with this country, man. Half of everybody's getting like swamped with rains and stuff like that and no time to cut. And the other half of you guys are out there dealing with drought. We're kind of in the middle here in Texas. It's really, really hot, then we get a little bit of rain. So we posted a video yesterday about the Outlaw Stander. Today I want to do a quick update on what's going on. What's happened recently, the direction that I'm planning on going. So obvious, the elephant in the room. For my more astute viewers with those cat-like investigative instincts, you'll notice that there's a change in the equipment backdrop behind me right now. A 2018 Sea-Doo GTR is taking the place of the landscape trailer with all the skags like that. Trailer, commercial mowers, backpack blower, all gone. So how do we get to that point? Starting back in 2014 when I joined the fire department, I decided, hey, I want to do something with my spare time, make a little bit of extra money. We got rid of our boat when she showed up. And so started making money, went from 4 customers back in 2014, fast forward 2018 and we're at 54 customers. So very blessed, very proud of the name and the business and how things have grown so much. But this year, when I decided to start planning vacations with my fire department, I am low man on the totem pole right now. They try and do things fair with vacation picks, but they basically go off of your position and then your seniority. And basically, it's a very fair system, but basically the firefighters, and especially the lower end firefighters, you're not going to get the best picks during the summertime for time with your family. And so between that, combined with family obligations, combined with this business, just decided, you know what, enough's enough. I had a lot of great customers, some more particular than others, a couple with that mismatch of expectation versus payment and pricing, which I'm sure you guys have run into that as well. A lot of people who, hey, I need you out here today, but then payment was a little bit delayed. So like I said, overall great customers, but just decided don't want the headache anymore. So decided to sell the business. Then started to think about that after some of the mowers started to sell and realized, man, from 2014 to 2018, I took something that was nothing, designed some logos and stuff, and of course, no high quality there, but made a name for myself, and with the blessings from above, everything's just worked out really well for me. I don't want to let that go, but I obviously don't want to continue with where I was at and how many customers I was at, because that just wasn't sustainable for focusing on stuff like the family and the little rascal back there. So decided, okay, how do we keep the business but scale way back? So I got rid of all my large yards, the difficult properties, the ones that had a lot of details like that, and just kept a core group of customers, and decided, okay, we're going to go back to push mowing. And we're going to charge a premium for that. You know, hey, we're not going to be bringing heavy equipment on the yard, smaller mowers, they stripe pretty well. You do some patterns like that, but you're going to pay for that. So basically, quality I felt like was always there, but now we're going to go for way more quality and a lot less quantity. And the customer's going to have to pay for that. If they don't want to pay for that, then hey, no sweat off my back. I want to focus on family. I want to focus on my other entertainment projects, the Cage and Josh gaming and vlog and Life's channel and stuff like that. So decided, how are we going to do this? Don't need a backpack blower anymore. Want to be able to do everything out of the back of the truck. No trailer, obviously. I want to have this guy back here. So decided, looked at a lot of different options, and ultimately decided on Ybravo. I wanted to go with the bad boy 25-inch mower, but the local dealer here, great guy, right down the road, would have been great for service, but basically told me, hey man, in order for me to get that 25-inch, which I don't carry, I'd have to order 12 mowers at a time. I'll call you back. Never did. So I wish he'd have called me back, just courtesy-wise, but I understand that situation he's in. So I contacted Almighty Rentals out of Georgetown, Texas, and they said, hey, we've got them in stock, Gen 2, we're ready to take care of you, buddy. So then doing more, I hate to use, I think the term research is overused, but basically looked into Ybravo as a company. Turned out one of the main sales guys is a former firefighter. They do first responder discounts. It's like, okay, that works for me. The complexity is not there. The redesign, they addressed a lot of issues, so it's a company that moves forward a lot, which brings me to the 30-inch mowers. The Toro Time Master, the Toro Turf Master, and the Exmark Commercial 30. A lot of these mowers are very, very, very similar in parts. I had talked to a while back the owner of one of our local retailer slash shops, the big gig in town. Very knowledgeable, very friendly guy, and he used to carry the Toro 30-inch to it. So he told me, we had some issues with these things. Specifically, I believe he said it was pulleys, and if I'm not mistaken, the composite pulley design or something. Basically, something to do with pulleys, where they were having a lot of issues with the pulleys on those mowers. So much so that they went to some of the conferences and meetings with the manufacturers and said, hey, here's an issue. And the manufacturer's like, whatever. And basically weren't going to do anything about that, weren't going to change anything and make any alterations. So he basically said, you know what, look, we have to service these things. People are associating that brand with our company. I'm not carrying them anymore. In addition to that, there's been a lot of negative reviews on weight distribution on those things. The Ybravo's about as heavy as that, but the weight distribution, apparently they say those things will wear you out. You don't have to do much research at all. A simple Google search will reveal enough of a pattern to say those things have bad transmissions. Now, a lot of people have issues almost to the point where it's like a disposable item that you replace every so many hours. And then complexity for me. A timed dual belt system where those belts have to be timed because the blades, have to be timed. Otherwise, they're going to knock into each other. Not for me. I like that Ybravo, that single thing. It's got a good bagging system on it, which I don't really do. But it's got a rear discharge attachment to it. All for that. So basically, and I don't want to pay the extra money for those other mowers. And so with this discount, I haven't found out what that's going to be yet. But I decided Ybravo was where I'm going to go. So that brings us to layback lawn care. What's the future of layback lawn care? Where are we going? What are we going to be doing? So I want to continue this channel. Obviously, probably nothing changes because it's not like I was producing tons of content before anyway. But what I want to basically do now is focus on a lot of time-lapse videos of mowing and stuff like that, the push mowing element of it, some side projects like clearing land that I do sometimes, trees and shrub trimming and stuff like that. Irrigation repair and whatnot, but also a review because a lot of what got this channel, a lot of the subscribers I think came over here because, hey, there's not a lot of information on Bad Boy, and this guy is unbiased. I had Skags, I had Bad Boys, I had Bobcats. I guess I was biased towards, orange, but except for the Bobcat. But I just use whatever works and whatever's designed well. And so the Ybravo seems to strike all those bills. So while Bad Boy brought a lot of attention onto it, now we're going to focus. There's not a whole lot of information out there, guys running Ybravos. Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care out of Humble, Texas, or Humble, Texas, however you pronounce that. He uses it a little bit, but his videos are not specifically focused on the mower. So hopefully do an in-depth review and go in detail on the Ybravo. I know I've got another guy who watches the channel, co-worker, that also does yards, that is interested, and he's ready to pull the trigger on a 25 Ybravo. He just wants to see it, come and use mine. So hopefully people will find that interesting. So that's the plan. You guys are watching from the new lens of the Sony AX53, so we got that. So there's going to be more vlog stuff that I can post both with this channel and with the Cajun Josh channel and my personal channel. Now, I'm not broadcasting a personal channel because that's normally family videos and stuff that the general internet wouldn't find too terribly interesting. It's mainly family. But the Cajun Josh channel, for those of you guys who enjoy the content that's not specifically lawn care, but just the content, the personality, the theme of the channel, go over there to Cajun Josh. Feel free to follow that. If you're interested in gaming, you're one of the younger guys, you might be interested in that. On this channel, like I said, we're going to be doing time-lapse, a lot of these landscape projects, stuff like that, and then other projects like, again, time-lapse. I've got my mom's house needs to be, I needed to peel a lot of the paint off of that, put up some new trim, some wood filler, some sanding and stuff like that, repaint the entire house. So I want to do time-lapse projects of that, bathroom remodels, a lot of stuff. Then this guy, this won't be on this channel, but a lot of the jet ski stuff is going to be on the Cajun Josh channel. So again, that channel is like a mutt of content. So if you guys enjoy that, that sounds good, go and check that out. Again, I hope you guys are all having an amazing season in lawn care. Texas has been hot as hell, humid as hell, wet, and then back to dry again. So Texas weather doesn't know what it wants to do. But hope to see you guys around soon. Good job, Lauren.